So, of course, we're talking World Entrepreneur Day, and our focus this evening, we're talking to someone who owns a hair salon. She's joining us in the studio this evening, Keneilwe Pholo, and she owns a natural hair salon and has created her own products. Keneilwe, thank you very much for your time this evening. You know, when I heard that we'll be having you in studio, I asked my colleagues if I could take my wig and just fling it there, because I probably should. And perhaps you could do some work on my own natural hair. Thank you very much for your time. I mean, you have a natural hair salon in Alberton, that's right?
Yes, Alberton Crossing.
Alberton Crossing. How long has it been in existence, and what made you decide to just take that leap of faith and open up a salon?
So we opened our salon on the 1st of December 2018.
Wow.
And for me, it really was about, so I had chemically processed hair. So I had relaxed my hair, and then my hair got damaged. So I was left with a patch. And I then decided to cut my hair, and I've been looking for a salon that would treat my hair, but my hair would just not grow. So I ended up having dreadlocks. And after that, I just realized, and I think for me, even the trip to the salon became such a pain because no one really understood my hair. Because for me, visiting a salon should be about, it's almost like going to a doctor. So if I walk into a doctor's office, it's not me telling the doctor what's wrong, but based from hearing what's wrong with me, it's about them analyzing me and saying, this is what's wrong with you. So for me, I really like that. Walking into a salon and having somebody do a consultation to say, this is what's wrong with your hair. Your hair has low elasticity or high elasticity. Your hair is damaged, it's breaking, and how I then treat it. And more importantly, how I would then have to treat it at home to maintain my hair to be able to go to the salon for my next visit. So post that, I asked around, because I'm from Alberton, I struggled to find a salon that would cater for those needs. That's when I then decided to open my own.
That's fantastic. And I mean, a business should be booming, you know, because there's a lot of shift I see in South Africa from women moving away from the wig and, you know, your Brazilian hair, Peruvian hair, and everybody's going natural. I mean, Miss South Africa, for example, I think everybody's going to go to the salon and ask for the haircut that Miss South Africa has, you know. You know, talk to us a bit about that and this shift from, you know, your wigs and, you know, relaxing your hair to people going to salons now to say, cut my hair. I feel beautiful having my own natural hair. Talk to us a bit about the dynamics of your salon and those who come in wanting to look all beautiful and natural.
I think for me, first and foremost, it's really about embracing your natural crown, taking care of your hair. So for me, it's all about healthy hair, healthy scalp, healthy hair. So for me, it's really about educating people, because I think now we have the knowledge, right? We've got the internet, we've got social media to educate us about how to take care of our hair. So I think for years, our hair was not manageable, or we couldn't do anything with our hair. But for me, it's really about how do I allow people to have healthy hair? How do you grow your hair? How do you maintain your hair even when you go home? So for me, it's not to say, don't do a wig, but I'm saying underneath your wig, what are you doing to protect your hair? Are you doing protective hairstyles? Are you treating your hair underneath? Are you moisturizing your hair? Are you protecting your hairline? So for me, it's not to say don't do this, but it's about how do you treat your hair, whether it's relaxed or natural.
And I would agree. Have you seen what some of it looks like underneath the wigs, guys? You really don't want to take off your wig. You know, I mean, just look at some of those, you know, pictures. I saw one of Miss South Africa, Zozi Tunzi, coming up. We just spoke about her. But I mean, how difficult is it for, you know, a young woman to go out there and start a business? I think it's such a fantastic idea, because I don't think government can create jobs for everybody. So one really has to pull up their sleeves and go out there and find something they're passionate about it and make it work. Finding finance to start that, to sustain it. Are those some of the challenges that you experienced?
So for me, it's not really finance to start, but it was probably finance to expand. So for me, that's probably the current challenge that I'm having now, because I would like to expand and go beyond, either go mobile services or open up in different branches. So for me, that's the current challenge. I think I was honestly blessed to have started the business with my package. So I left corporate to be able to open this.
Bravo. Fantastic. I mean, you know, what does it take to sustain a business like that? I mean, we're talking about an industry here that, you know, is it's a multi-billion rand, you know, industry. And, you know, talk us through, you know, the day-to-day challenges, I guess, that you would experience, and some of the highs as well. I just don't want to be bleak about it. I'm sure there are times when you walk in and you think, yes, I did this.
Yes. So for me, I think first and foremost, it does start with passion.
Yeah.
You have to have the passion to be in this industry. And I think it's also about ensuring that your staff is aware of your vision. So for me, it's important to have a vision to say this is what, because a vision for me, it helps you to differentiate yourself from other salons. There are millions of salons, but why choose Azania? So for me, I always say to people, for me, I believe hair is like a piece of art, and it's about looking different and besides owning a crown, but what can we do with our hair to make us look beautiful and unique? So for me, it's about, yes, there are challenges. Maybe some of the challenges would be, so for me, I always say to our clients that come to our salon, it's you need to learn to trust your stylist.
Okay.
So I think our biggest challenge is you need to learn to trust your stylist because they know what's best. So for example, somebody may come in and say, I want a specific hairstyle, but there might be challenges. Your hair might be too short or your face does not allow you to have a certain hairstyle. So for me, it's about how do you put your trust in somebody that you may not have met to make you look beautiful.
Or you've just met. Okay, so,
so that you've just met.
Exactly. So I mean, when I spoke to you early on, you were telling me that you would specialize with dreadlocks, and I hope to invite a colleague here so you could actually demonstrate for us. But you know, you specialize in dreadlocks, brush cuts, and a host of. Tell us a bit about that.
So we do natural hair treatments and natural hair styling. So anything from braids to plaids to your Benny and Betty that's up on the screen. But we like to give it a bit of vavavoom. Cuts and fades, dreadlocks, twisting and styling.
I mean, you know, with so many salons, I mean, every corner there's a salon, and of course you've already alluded to the fact that, you know, you've got to really make it special. Your client has really got to understand that when they come there, they're going to get what they like so that they can keep coming back. But I mean, you know, what would you say to young women who would want to start their own businesses? In our intro, we spoke about, you know, the deteriorating employment rate in South Africa. Someone who decides, maybe I should take my package. I'm not saying you should do that, but if someone wants to take their package, they believe they're passionate about what they're doing. It may not necessarily be about opening up a hair salon, but wants to also go and, you know, into entrepreneurship and make it work.
So for me, I think it's important that, one, like I said, it starts with passion. And two, what I did do is I went to school training. So I think it's important that you are skilled in whatever field it is that you'd like to enter. And
that's about it. All right. And I mean, you know, have you found quite a lot of support?
Yes, I have.
Within your community?
Yes, I have. I have. I've found support in friends, the complex that I'm currently staying in. We're having a lot of referrals, and more so social media has really played a big role.
And that's really worked, because I see, especially with salons and promotion of business, social media is used quite a lot in order to talk to us a bit about that. How's that boosted your business? I mean, we're talking about the fourth industrial revolution, where everything is on the internet, where everything, you know, is basically a click of a button, you can find what you want.
So for us, we really sell what you see, right? Because people come to the salon. So I'm very against taking internet pictures and post them on our pages. So it must be something that's produced for the salon, from the salon, so that if you do come to the salon and you say, I would like X style, then it's easy to say, oh, this was done by X stylist, please. So for me, it's about, so because social media, we sell what people see, it's easier for people to come and say, I would like
and your own product, hey, let's talk about that before we run out of time. Your own product, when you decided to come up with that, tell us about it.
So for me, I do believe that, so a lot of sprays on the market were either a one size fits all. So for me, I believe having a spray that targets a specific need or that addresses a specific need. So the first spray in our range is the Moisturizing Spray. I've actually got it somewhere here. And that's specifically to keep your hair moist. So that tackles keeping your hair moisturized, as well as dandruff or itchy scalp.
Let's try to find it somewhere here. I think it's somewhere over there. We'll ask Menzi if you could bring it for us.
Thank you. And then we've also got our shampoo, which is our African Black Soap Shampoo, which is for dandruff or sensitive skin or people with eczema. That's very good for
that's fantastic.
And also to detangle, because we deal with a lot of natural hair. Instead of using combs, we
and that really helps, because I think with all the plaiting and your hairline all of a sudden is missing after a couple of I think here it comes. We're asked
good.
one of our colleagues to bring it through for us. You could bring it round this way. Let's have a look at it. Thank you so much. There we go. Live television. Let's have it.
It's fine. It's the other one. But this is our black soap.
Oh.
And then in there we've got the...
Oh, this is fantastic. So this would help with what?
So this would help if you've got sensitive skin.
Yeah.
As well as itchy skin, itchy scalp, as well as dandruff. Yes.
That's just one of the products
That's
that you
just one.
have.
I've got the other one in the bag.
So all right, that other one will come through. So itchy scalp, this would help with that. And
yes,
the
and
other
also
one?
to add moisture and make it easy for detangling.
And
then this is a daily spray that you would use day and night.
Okay.
And that's got Jamaican black castor oil, it's got olive oil, it's got glycerine, it's got tea tree, peppermint, rosemary in it.
Congratulations to you.
Thank
and
you
I really
so
wish you all
much.
the best. This is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Maybe what I'll do is the day I decide to take my wig off, I'll come to Azania and I'll really come and get my natural hair treated, and I'm sure I'll have a great experience. Warm mandla to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Keneilwe Pholo, for joining us. Keneilwe Pholo, who is, of course, she's the owner of Azania Hair Boutique in Alberton. If you would want to go out there and treat your natural hair, I don't think that's free advertising. You can certainly go out and do that if you're as tired as the wig as I am.